great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the FIU Panthers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Panthers head coach told me pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. He might want another play. Makes it past the marker. He's running free down the middle. The 30, at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Off play action on first down. And that one's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Makes the grab. It's Burke. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not?
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Looking for room at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
That is a crazy sequence of events because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Lopez. Under fire. And they got him.
And I think when you got a quarterback that's this fast, he knows I can get out of any situation. Kind of like Superman, but he got caught. He found the kryptonite. The rush got home. You got to keep chasing this kind of guy, and that is a huge loss for this offense.
And he missed it. No good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just
gonna take a shot at this DB. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Crosses the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And back to the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now they're trying to get a score on this drive. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He'll run it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Hardy. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Gonna look downfield again. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Oh, I'm out of space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Tight end now in motion. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do?
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They want to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quarterback may change this route. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got enough for the 1st. Open space at the 25. Lots of running room. The 30. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Coastal. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point was good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, shot to clear. A pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out. At least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They get to him as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Defense in press coverage. He'll throw on third down. Makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. FIU pushing tempo. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the... He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw again. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Florida International, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's in open space downfield. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. Here's Lopez to throw. Under fire. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Lopez wants to fire. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the shot to clears will have it 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lopez. Caught in the backfield, it's Grove.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running inside. It's Grove. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The shot that clears headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Splinter Roman! Splinter Roman! Burn him!
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage.
Got a little grass. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So,
time to take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
Here's the pressure. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He's going for the goal line, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Coastal!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Florida International, 14.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. On the run, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets it to the back. Stopped at the 27 and well short of the first down marker. Needed to get it to the 30, and it's 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for room at the 40. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, FIU. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And some might question the call. You're going to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you don't question the result. He takes the football on the ground all the way to the house. Not only does he get the 4th down conversion, he gets the big touchdown.
21.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They feed him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the shot that clears in the hurry up. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Sets up the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's fourth down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense.
Here's a little room there. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The shot that clears have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants to change this route. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, shot to clear. He scores for the 5th time in this game. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
He'll bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Give to the single back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 10. Touchdown, Florida International. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And they did tack on the extra point. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. We can only imagine more fireworks ahead here in the fourth. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Blow. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late, and you want to run the football, you want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. He gets away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Grove. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe a crease. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got a little space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
There's a crease. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely... their side. They'll just try to run it out here. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The shot that clears, line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You just can't say enough about how this defense has played today. They came in here, David, as the underdog. They wanted to prove everybody wrong. They got turnovers today, and they get a massive stop at the end of the game when they need it most. Just can't say enough about the D.
Man, they were the underdogs, but this defense, they thought they could play fast. They thought they could cause some havoc, and they did. And how about this at the end of the game? When you needed it the most, they called game. They got the big stop, came up crucial in crucial moments.
Might as well stick with him. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Throwing, Lopez. Rushes on him. Going for 6. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.